Konnichiwa, Mina, this is Tizuku, and you're watching Pokécast. Today's 10-minute first-person video. It's going to be on a PlayStation 1 game, and that is Wipeout XL, also known as Wipeout 2097. Okay, so this one is the 15th hardest racing game on GameFAQs.com, and is the 15th highest rated racing game on GameFAQs.com. Not bad to have two 15s right there. And I'm very curious to see how well this game is going to play, due to the fact I just got done playing Wipeout 64, which leaves me with a lot of questions of, is it going to be the same, or is it going to be different? So, can't wait to try it out. As always, 10 minutes to play the game. First, I'm playing the game I'm version of, and I can't skip anything. Let's get the timer started. Timer's been started, and away we go. I can see that the lighting is already a little off. Okay. Type of race, team, class, track. Double checking a few things. Wow, password. Awesome. Alright, and let's go ahead and get started. Improve reaction time, Red Bull. This has actually been promoted by Red Bull. Huh. Wow, this looks like almost the exact same. Almost the exact same as the Nintendo 64 game, except graphically is slightly better. Huh. And of course it says Red Bull everywhere. Mine. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I gotta get better at that. Okay, what? Why did you go in there? What a complete waste of time. Seriously. I actually have to use my weapons to get my energy back. Alright. Not happy about that. Nice. Okay. Oh, somebody else had got mines too. And there I go. I'm gone. Ugh. It had to go full arcade. This is going to be annoying. I hate elimination racing. Now, see, this is where it gets questionable, because Wipeout is its own style. But then you have things like that happening, which is like, well, is that more like a death race? It's like, not really. The destruction of other players doesn't really help you, because if you're not even first, and you get no points for it, then what's the point? But yes, there is some death race elements in the later games. But yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to use that near the thing. Good. Okay, keep on going. Also, I should have mentioned, this is not analog compatible, so that's how early Wipeout actually came out. I hate you! Thanks, guys. I'm almost dead. Come on! Ugh! Somebody attacks me in the recovering thing? That I ran into the wall. Most likely I ran into the wall. Ugh. This still plays better than the 64 version, though. It's alright, I just have to get that out there. Even though I think it's the exact same game, to be honest. Well, good. Somebody got hit. Oh. That's never a good sign. Okay, somebody just laid down mine. Oh, it was you! Next time, wait till I pass you before letting them down. Okay, be nice. Right, love? Okay, well that answers my question. It's just that in the later games, they were a little bit more on the cosmetics of the weapons. Which is okay, that answers my questions. A lot. What the heck? Thank you for turning it off at the last possible second. Leave me alone. Oh, I got a bronze. Awesome. Or gold. Wait, what place did I come in? I don't know. Okay, let's see what it has. Okay, 2-player. 1-player. Time trial. 2-player. Okay. It is 100% arcade mode. I knew it had to be that. Seriously. Ugh. How I was doing. Okay, we'll try this one. Improve reaction time. Drink Red Bull. Because Red Bull gives you wings. I like that they changed the thing for the go and everything. That was actually quite nice. Whoa! Okay, so it's not just a Nintendo 64 that has the dark elements. It actually is 2097. That is pretty dark. Okay. That would explain a lot. No! No! Remember, we talked about this. You're supposed to only use mines when I am not in front of, behind you. Quit ramming me. You can see that, can't you? He's actually trying to ram me in the side of the road. And that was a wall. The conspiracy theory of all, you know. The computer and the walls are working together to make my time horrible. Well, Shenlong, if you need another great mystery killer, like you wrote in The Happening, why don't you do walls next time? That are out to kill humans because they lean up against them. Nobody would expect a wall. Probably should have... I was 4th. Don't have enough time to actually start a new one. Well, I'm just gonna let the timer run out because we have a little bit more, but I'll leave it right there because it's not very long. It's strange because I think the Nintendo 64 version is based off of this game, and there's the timer. I'll have to go look at that real fast just to see. Okay, so this one was 1996. And that was 1998, so 2 years later. I'm gonna wipe out thing just to see if this was the next game. I think it is the next one. Okay, so basically, yeah. 2097 or XL is Nintendo 64's version. That's why they were so similar to the two. And I mean, it's really, as I stated in my previous video, if you watch the Nintendo 64 one before watching this one, I stated that it felt like they were going backwards, and in my opinion, it did feel like they went backwards. Because this version, it's not because of the controller, because like I said, the controller, after I got used to the Z button being the L button, basically, it was a good controller. It worked nicely with that controller, so it's not the controller, it's just the game felt like it was going backwards instead of forward, and that's just honestly what it was. In my opinion, that's what it felt like, that's what it is like, because it basically is just a re-release of the 2097 onto the Nintendo 64, but worse. It was a bad port, basically, was what that was. Because this one, even though it's not it's not the one I'd play in this series, just because I don't like the arcade mode. I always hated that where you have to race, but you have to make sure you get the checkpoints. Otherwise, you know, race is over. Doesn't matter how good you're doing, race is over. And I always hate that. I mean, Cruising USA, phenomenal game. But you have to make sure you get make sure you have enough time. And it's not the only game. There's a lot of the games that perform that, and I really, really don't like that. And I know for a fact it's because they want to eat your quotas. So, yeah, that's like my only beef I have with this particular version. But because of... it obviously was released several times, I haven't played the other versions of this game, you know, which would be the Saturn, the PC, Mac 8.6, I think is when this came out on, and the Amiga version. Haven't played any of those, so I can't say which one's the best of them. But I think the Amiga and Mac version is 2028. Might be a little different, but anyway, sadly better than the one that came out, which was kind of sad, really. I mean, the Nintendo 64 was a great opportunity. So this is, between the two versions, I would definitely say doing any iteration of this first release would be probably the better one than going to the 64 version. I will be honest, it is fun. It's just the elimination thing. I don't... the elimination totally makes sense. I get it. They're fun. It's not the only game that does that, but it's just that stupid timer. Otherwise, not a terrible game. But because there was 3 games released to the PlayStation 1, I would have to say probably playing 3 or 1 would be better than playing this one. So, that's just my opinion. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me fail epically and be destroyed because the computer and the walls worked together to make sure I could not win. This is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.